This week's Maths First Class starts on page 122, and we're continuing with weight, which we started last week. Now, having a look at page 122, we have a marker, a pencil case, a rubber, a book, a pencil, and a lunchbox. Now, they have balanced the scales, which means the scales is level on both sides. One side is not heavier than the other. They both weigh exactly the same. So we know that the marker weighs this many cubes. To find out how many cubes, we just count the cubes. So in this case, the marker weighs 2 cubes. We put 2 in the box. Continue to do this for all of the other items. Then we go to part 2, and they start to ask us questions. Use the pictures above to answer these questions. So, in A, the is the heaviest. So which one has the most cubes? Well, I can't tell you the answer, you're going to have to count them. But we go to B, the is the lightest. Well, which has the fewest number of cubes? Which weighs the fewest number of cubes? Then you've got to say which is heavier. Is it the marker or the pencil? Have a look and see, count them. And then which is lighter? The lunchbox or the pencil case? For question E, it's which two weigh the same? So they're the same, they have to have the same number of cubes. Then F, how many cubes would balance the pencil and the book together? So you've got to add the 2 lots of cubes together. And in G, how many cubes would balance the eraser or rubber and marker together? So again, you've got to add them together. Don't forget your challenge at the bottom. Now on the next 2 pages, page 123 and page 124, we need a balance to do it and cubes, which we don't have at home at the moment. Now, we'll leave that and we'll come back to it. Don't do that this week. We're going to turn straight to page 125. Now, page 125 you're going to find very easy. You're going to take out your folder with your counting in it, and in this case we're counting in 2s. So we've 2 cats, 2 foxes, 2 pigs, 2 rabbits, and 2 dogs. So each time we count a number, we add on 2. So we start on 2, add on 2, so 2 and 2 is 4. Add on another 2, we get to 6, and keep going. Each time we're adding on 2. And if you have a look at the one on the bottom with the post box, it even tells you to add 2. Turning to the next page, so we're turning to page 126. This time we're counting in 5s. Now, you're very good at this. Again, open up your folder and you can actually count the fish in the bowl. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They've given you 5. They've added another 5. So 5 and 5 makes 10. Add another 5. What do you get to? In question 2, you're doing exactly the same, except this time it's flowers in the flower pot. In number 3, it's money. And don't forget that 5 cent, add another 5 cent, gives you 10 cent. Add another 5 cent. If you're stuck, draw 5 dots over the 5 cent and count on the dots. And at the end, you have to answer these questions.